Yo, what's up, man? So today I'm going to be talking about season 15, episodes 1 through 6 of Supernatural. So I'm going to get right into it, make this fast. So in episode 1, I believe it's called To the Future and Back. We start off right where we left off. There's souls, there's demons, there's ghosts. They're going all over the place. It looks like the apocalypse. And then boom, we remember Jack's dead. Feel sad, and then a demon takes over his body. Coincidence? I think not. I think he was lurking in the shadows. But yeah, we'll see. We'll continue on. So basically in that episode, there's this town that needs protecting because that's where all the ghosts and demons are. And the demon that took over Jack's body coincidentally knows a bunch of spells that help them throughout this episode. So let's move right on into episode 2, which is called Raising Hell. So in this episode, we're getting more comfortable with this demon that has taken over Jack's body. You might be suspicious of him, as you should, but really this episode is a great episode. They go more into trying to protect the town, seeing if the barrier will stick. Jack the Ripper comes in. Wish they used him better, but it's all good. It's all good. I feel like they missed a great opportunity with Jack the Ripper. They could have used him a long time ago. But yeah, so they didn't. Here he is, Jack the Ripper. I thought he was good. I thought they portrayed him well. He was smart. He was cunning. What else? So, the prophet comes in. He was pathetic. He really didn't have much. They might sneak him in somewhere else throughout the rest of the season. I'm not sure. But basically, they call Rowena in this episode and ask her for help. And then that brings us right into the next episode, which is called The Rupture. So in this episode, we see Catch. He came in the episode before, but we see Catch come in and he tragically dies. It's very sad. But Rowena also, at the same time, tries her spell. I think she's going to collect souls, essentially. And they try to do like a soul bomb. And Castiel tries to help the demon get the horn that calls upon all the souls to come back to hell. Now, this is problematic because, well, he's a demon. But Castiel goes in there and it turns out he's bad, but he doesn't seem that bad. Castiel goes ahead and he kills him and destroys the horn. Now, should he have done that? No. He should have knocked him out, killed him, yeah. But should have taken that horn and sucked in the souls himself. He would have been more powerful, more useful. But I think the reason that he didn't do that was because he didn't want to get that God complex again. He doesn't think everybody should have that power, even though Chuck, I'm going to call him Chuck from now on, it isn't a great guy, this Chuck. Also, I'm going to take this time to talk about the theory that's going around that there's actually a third sibling with the God and his sister duo. I believed in this theory. I strongly believe in this theory until much later. Episode 5 actually is what made me think that this wasn't true anymore, because God's sister, the darkness, Chuck's sister, the darkness, says that, oh, you could never hold a light up to me. This puts down that theory, because if Chuck could have never put a light up to the darkness, then that's just the way he is in this show. Because really, we imagined that in that 3 sibling theory that God was almighty, all powerful. That means that, well, he is, but he's not super powerful in this show as we thought. So for the sibling theory, the 3 sibling theory, that means that there must have been an original God and he was all powerful, which means the darkness would have remembered that, and he would have held a light up to her. But no, in this show, this show's universe, Chuck is weaker than the darkness. So let me finish up talking about episode 3 here, the rupture. Rowena dies, everybody. Sorry to tell you, it's sad. For some reason, Ketch's death caught me off more guard. Obviously, this Rowena death is predictable because we were told about this already, that this was going to happen at Sam's hand. So let's move on to episode 4. I apologize if I'm mixing up episodes here, but yeah, so let's keep on going. I might flow right into episode 5, which is called Proverbs 17:3, but right now episode 4, Atomic Monsters. It goes back to its roots, what we all know and love, just hunting down some monsters. So basically in this episode, Sam and Dean go to investigate this murder at the school. End of the story, they find out that this boy is actually... This episode is so sad. We need to take a moment and stop. I know I'm going fast here, but this episode is sad. You know, like when you watch the show all the way through, and then there's the bro moments that hit you throughout the show. This character that I've only known for 40 minutes made me sad, just as sad, if not sadder. This was so sad, the end of this. Just chopping the head off. It was crazy. I don't think much else happened in that episode, so I'm going straight into episode 5, Proverbs 17:3, which, just to read the synopsis here, Sam and Dean's routine case turns out to be anything but. Okay, so this may be wrong as well. This might have happened in the last episode, but I think in this episode, this is when Chuck goes into his old girlfriend's place, makes her vanish, by the way, starts writing a story. She thinks it's horrible, sad, needs work, and how it ends is horrible. Sam and Dean killing each other back and forth. This episode 5 opens up with, I believe, Sam having nightmares. I think they both have nightmares, so I'm sorry. Basically about killing each other. This keeps happening over and over again. At this point, I believe Castiel is kicked his own self out. Dean's hating on him. That bro friendship has been in and out ever since like season 8. I don't know why they don't fix it. I love the duo. I think it's because it's just not the same if Castiel's not at full power. I understand, but let's keep moving on. So in this episode 5, we see something that we've been seeing for a while. I don't know why they're doing this. I don't know if I'm just seeing it and there's something wrong with me. But Sam and Dean kind of suck at fighting and killing. They're always getting hurt. They're always getting caught. They're always getting saved by things. I think impartial is because to pick up their mom character to make her more awesome, which I didn't like her mom character at all. Sorry if you did, but I don't. But I think a lot of times it was to try to get another character in, see if the people picked up on it. I didn't. Apparently a lot of people didn't, because those people are gone, those people are dead. Nobody cared. But yeah, I've been seeing this a lot, especially after the Leviathan season. That's basically the last season that they kicked butt. Maybe one season after that, but basically after that, they did not kick butt. They sucked. The show's still great though. More on how good this show is here in a bit. But yeah, so basically in this episode, things are too easy, but yet it's still hard for them. Then they find out they've been set up by Lilith. She's back. Chuck brought her back. So she takes the gun, melts it, the gun that Chuck gave him, that basically eye for an eye. I don't know if there's a name for the gun, but I'm calling it eye for an eye. Maybe if there's a Latin word for that, then use that instead. But eye for an eye, that's what I'm going with. Yeah. Okay, episode 6. Golden time. This episode was awesome. Maybe the best episode of the season so far. Okay, so this episode, they bring back the chick from the Sirens episode who's deaf. Pretty sure I'm remembering that right. She was a good character, got some chemistry with Sam going on, you know. But basically, these witches they want Rowena's stuff. Basically, only Sam can get her stuff, which is cool. There's a connection with them, obviously. But that basically means she left everything to Sam, wants Sam to have it. Nobody else. If you go in there, you're dead, except if you're Sam. So basically, everybody's saving each other. Sam gets saved by Dean. Dean and Sam get saved by, I think her name's Eileen. Come on, Eileen. And, yeah, this episode was great. They used a spell Rowena had to bring back Eileen from ghost to alive, which is pretty cool. Okay, so after Castiel's found himself a little bit, the boys are safe, kinda. They think more into how Chuck is screwing with them again. You know, that basically sums up season 15, episodes 1 through 6. I'm doing this video right now because there's a break right now for Thanksgiving. I might do each episode from now on instead of doing mass like this. Maybe I won't. Maybe I will do mass. You guys gotta tell me. But yeah, so now I'm gonna tell you which episode I thought was the best, the worst, and I'm not gonna tell you why. I'm just gonna give you a rating. Okay, so episode 1, pretty good. Gonna give it I'm gonna give it a 7. Episode 2, I'm giving a 7. Episode 3, I'm giving an 8. Episode 4, I'm giving a 6. Episode 5, giving it a 6. Maybe a 5.9. And then the last episode, Golden Time, episode 6, or episode 5, also, or 6, no. Where am I going with this? Episode 6, I'm giving a 7.5. Now, these seem low. Don't get me wrong. I thought the season was great. I actually binge watched this last week. Sat down, watched them all. I was just gonna watch one. I started watching it at like 9 o'clock, and then I thought they were so good I couldn't keep watching it, and I watched it all the way through the AM. It was awesome. Yeah, so if you weren't paying attention, I thought that episode 4, Atomic Monsters, was the best, and the worst episode was episode 5. The others were around the same. Oh wait, I said episode 6 was the best. Do you know what? No. Episode 4 is the best. Okay, forget everything I've said. Well, not everything. Yeah, so it looks like, so, do you know what? I said episode 6 is the best, taking it back. Episode 4 is the best. Episode 5, worst one, don't get me wrong. The season is great. I started watching the show, I've seen all of it, but I started watching the season last week. Binge watched it all the way into the AM because it was so great. But yeah, episode 5 is the worst so far. Episode 4 is the best. Episode 6 close second. You can argue with me about that, whatever, but let's get right into the theory. I should have thought about this theory beforehand. I'm trying to just go off the top of my head with this video. So 2 theories real quick for the end. Last episode, they're in heaven. Don't got much to go with that. Theory number 2, it's going to be sad. It's going to be heartfelt. What's going to happen is the whole place is going to crap. It's blown up. So do you know what? The boys are like, we're not going down. We're going to another dimension. So they go to another dimension. You don't see them go in the dimension. You just see them like go off, and it is cool. So I think that won't be bad. What else could they do for the last episode? Simply they both die. I think that might be the best way to end it. Don't know what they're gonna do with Chuck, because he's gone. I guess the darkness could kill him. And there's that one dude. I forgot what he is, so I'm not gonna go into it. Basically, that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you liked it. If you didn't, comment about it. Tell me about it. Tell me what you don't like. Tell me what you do like. Should I keep doing these? Uh-huh.